Welcome back. This is Boys Don't Cry, here with another episode of my Minecraft survival world, where I show off how you can shine in Minecraft survival. And I'm going to start off by eating the last piece of food that I have. So that's a thing. That's gonna be the first thing on the agenda today, is getting more food. And I let a little time pass in between episodes because these trees, they took a little bit longer to grow than I thought they would, so I just stood here and waited for them to grow. I also planted a little bit more wheat over here. You can see I expanded it just a little bit, and I made sure not to go 5 blocks away from a water source, because wheat will not grow 5 blocks away from water. Now, it is turning night, and I have a couple of options. I can either go down into my mine and wait out the night while I mine, or I can try and take my chances while fighting mobs up here. I think I'm gonna go into my mine. If I find zombies, then I can eat the rotten flesh. And if I find skeletons, I can use the bone to make bone meal and grow my crops faster. So this is the cave. And I'm just gonna keep mining downward. Okay, well, I keep mining downward to try and find a cave to help me survive. I thought I'd tell a little voiceover anecdote. Most of my viewers watching are quite familiar with my Time to Shine world, and I've been playing on that world for a couple years now. And I have not always been good at Minecraft. Back when I first started that world, I was very, very much a beginner, and I couldn't do half the stuff I can do now. And there was one time where I was mining down, just like I am right now that you're watching. And this is probably the only time I paused the game and changed the game mode to peaceful. Remember, I was very new at the game, and I was mining down just like this, and I forgot to look which block was beneath me, and I stepped down the next ring, and I must have fallen 15 to 20 blocks down into the bottom of a ravine. And from what I remember, there must have been like 3 spiders, 4 skeletons, and I couldn't even count the zombies and creepers. I was so terrified that I would lose all my stuff that I hit the pause button and I went to game mode creative. Or, so not creative, I went to game mode peaceful. And that was the only time that I remember changing my game mode to peaceful so that I would not die in a survival world. It happened once, and I don't think I'll ever forget how scared I was when I fell down to the bottom of that ravine, and there were more mobs than I could count trying to kill me. So now I'm going to give you back to me while I explain how to shine. Okay, good, skeleton. I'm gonna have to run. Okay, nice bones. So the key to fighting skeletons is to rush as fast as possible. Just rush in, and this creeper's here. So all I did was just I hit the creeper down the hill, and that way he lost line of sight. And creepers will not explode if they do not have line of sight. There we go. Nice. And now I turn this into bone meal, and I'm gonna have food. Okay. Nice. Plant this too. Awesome. Once I eat, I will attack that skeleton over there. Some bread. I might not survive this. Okay, I'm down to one. I'm down to one heart. I'm sorry, I'm down to half a heart. Oh man, okay. That was a little risky. But I got another piece of bread out of it. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, yep, that was... I don't know if that was worth the single piece of bread. This is gonna poison me. See, if I eat the Eye of Ender, it poisons you. But since I'm already at half a heart, it will not do anything to me. It gives me poison for 3 seconds. And I'll eat another one. And it did bring up my saturation. And look at that. I'm gaining hearts from eating an Eye of Ender. Eating a spider eye. There's a little trick there, if you didn't know that. Okay, there's a skeleton over there. Here's a spider. Okay, it's always good. Nice. How much string do I have? I have enough for one wool. I now need 2 more pieces of wool before I can sleep through the night. Okay, now that I sort of have food and stuff going, I want to cook up some of this. If you didn't know, 1 piece of coal will cook 8 items. So if you don't want to waste any items, cook your items by 8. Okay, I really want to get a boat over there and scout out that land. So I will use the wood I have and make a chest. And it's very important to have a chest, so I'm going to put all of my items in the chest here. Everything. Now, what do I need to go with me on this exploration trip? I'm going to need the sword, the pickaxe, and the axe. I will also take the shovel. And I need the wood. That is all I need. So I'm going to turn this into a boat. That way if I die, I still have all these resources here. Okay, so I'm going to head over to this mainland, or at least what looks like mainland. Hopefully there's not too much desert over here. And I'll try not to run to preserve my hunger. Now, I know I'm going to want sugarcane in the future, so I'll grab that now. Okay, what does this look like? It's a 3rd ocean monument? Wow! There's 3 ocean monuments in this area. It takes a while for sugarcane to grow, so I'm just trying to grab as much of it as possible. And I also want to get some high ground. You see that temple? I see the temple. Okay, it's gonna be awesome. Now, one of the things you have to watch out for in the temple is mobs. Because this is a very dark place in this temple. There's a lot of dark spots, and a lot of times mobs will spawn here. I also like to mine down very fast, because I have in the past had zombies and skeletons spawn down here and randomly walk on that pressure plate. I found this to be the easiest way to get down, because I can just break the pressure plate. And okay, let's see what it is. Nice. Okay, bones are always good. Golden apples are amazing. Protection 2, that'd be okay for a starting game. Nice iron. Another golden apple, wow. And I'll take the sand as well. Okay. Rotten flesh, nice. Frostwalker 2, that'd be cool. And protection 4. So, on top of taking all these chests, I forgot to check the loot in that chest. Okay, horse armor. I don't see anything else. Okay, it was just horse armor that was important there. On top of taking the chests, there's also 9 TNT under here. And that is why you do not want to step on that pressure plate. And if I were to take a guess, I would say it's getting close to night out here. Nope, it's about midday. Okay, so I have a couple of options. I could go explore over that way, or I could double back and regroup. I think I want to go do a little bit more exploring over here. Just so I have one, I want to grab one of these trees. It's always good to have a variety of building blocks. And I want to make sure I'm falling when I hit the pig, because you only get a critical hit if you are on a downward trajectory when you attack something. And chicken's nice. Did you guys see that? Okay, watch. If I jump up and attack this pig on a downward trajectory, it will kill him in one hit. That's a critical hit. Ready? And boom. One hit kill. But if I have the sword, it does not one hit kill. So the stone axe does more than the iron sword. And I think that's just kind of cool. Good. Okay, I see a skeleton, and he's all alone, so I'll go ahead and take him on. Now, the one thing you don't want to do with skeletons is have your game freeze. Is you do not want to get skeletons in the water, because then they will just they will do all sorts of damage to you. Now, I want to cook this food before I eat it, so I'm going to make a crafting table. I'm going to come down here a little ways. going to take a block, and I'm going to put the block right here. And I'll just do a little bit more mining down. Okay, now... Okay, there we go. Now I can see outside, and if any mobs come and try and kill me, they will get caught right here at this block. Now, the only exception to that is baby zombies. And that is the only thing you have to watch out for. But I finally have food now, and I have enough bone meal to get some bread to sustain myself. I know where a cave is. I have plenty supply of wood. I'm going to have a very simple sugarcane farm going up and running. Because once I get diamonds, I'm going to need a lot of paper. So, I think next episode is when things are going to start to pick up. Because I'm going to actually go mining. I'm going to probably get diamonds next episode. So, thank you for watching. Please, I cannot emphasize enough, please let me know what your actual thoughts are on this series. Because I hate to think I'm making videos and people are watching them and they don't want to watch them. I want to make videos that people want to watch, not people feel like they have to watch. So, please let me know your true feelings of this series and of the episode and what you want to see. That way, I can make videos I enjoy making and videos you enjoy watching. So, I will say bye-bye to you and say have fun playing Minecraft.